Call everything game of the year. If everything's game of the year, nothing's game of the year. Certainly is a game of the year. Yeah, you're right. It's a game that has happened this year. All right, it is edible time. I'll be right back. Okay. Chat, why don't we do an edible-a-thon? Every sub is 1 milligram. That'd be fun. Anyway, I just took 100 milligrams of vitamin M. So let's see where the stream takes us. Oh, Amy texts me. Oh, all right. We already talked about that. All right. Here we go. Yeesh. Yeesh. Okay, that reconnected. That reconnected. Now we got to get the YouTube thing connected. All right, chat, are you ready to clean this theater? Well, what do we got? We got a theater or... Oh, that's right. We were working on the motel. All right. Host. Okay. Hey, chat. I appreciate all of you. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Truly do. Key part of streaming this game, chat. Perfect audio balancing. I honestly don't know. I have seen people online, chat. I know you're get ready to be furious. I have seen people online disparaging the floor cleaner in this game. How dare you? How dare you disparage the floor cleaner in this game? It is nothing short of a beautiful masterpiece. How can you not love it? I'm angered by the mere suggestion. They're like, you can clean it faster without it. It's not about that. It's not, you're missing the point. You're missing the point. It's about the journey. Wow, this is like the exact opposite of F1. So what's going on? What's going on in the oven or grill for dinner, chat? I'll tell you what, it's been really intense seeing the conversations around Twitch right now. I feel like a lot of these choices to prioritize IRL content are kind of finally coming to roost. And I'm super curious what the long-term outcome is going to be. Because it kind of... What's up, AJ? How you doing? Because from where I'm at, it almost looks like that space is sort of eating itself right now. It's all very different. It's all very, very different, very strange to me. Someone who's been on this platform for a long time. But I think Ko said something really coherent. Coherent. He said something that I feel like he's done a good job of expressing some feelings that I think I've had as a longtime broadcaster here that I've just sort of been unable to pin down. But like sometimes it's just really fucking embarrassing being a part of Twitch now. Because of what people use for content. And I respect that. He also brought up the point that, like, even if you wanted to try to ignore all the shit that was happening on the platform, you don't get a break from it as a streamer, right? Like, everybody's going to come in and ask you your opinion about this, that, and the other thing. And that is like... And so I'm curious. I don't know why this time it feels different, chat. I couldn't tell you. But this time, the uproar, the bothering, the upsettedness, it's all hitting real differently. And am I saying I might actually feel optimistic for the first time in a while that some change could happen? Like, it feels like optimism in this economy. Yeah. Dangerous thing. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I guess what I'm saying is it would be really interesting if the age of the drama streamer and like the drama news cycle finally came to an end in the creator space. That would be very nice. You're talking about Optimism Prime, the Transformer? I am. How'd you know? Me and Optimism Prime go way back. Totally safe to be spraying down the electrical box, right? Safe. Not dangerous. Fine, it's that non-reactive water. Exactly. I'm glad we all remembered that. I'm glad we all remember that. Tell me the foam doesn't look so good. Oh, man, I haven't even thought about all this furniture or the giant motel sign that somehow I haven't even clocked yet. What the fuck? Yeah, like, why wouldn't you want to use this? Stretch and hang out with them. Hey, awesome, AJ. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying the calming background music, man. That's what I'm here to provide for myself and everyone else today. Real funny and not helpful at all. Hey, Daniel Lore, what's up? Play a lot of Battlefield 6 lately. Ah, man, I'm ready to play some more Battlefield 6 this week. Want a PC so bad. Dude, this is on Game Pass. Just put it out there. tracking your calories today? Nice. And what have you discovered? I hope you discovered it's not as difficult or scary as it needs. If you don't track and get away from you. Oh, it's so easy. Yeah. Problem is lately you don't have an appetite. You feel like you're forcing yourself to eat. I mean, anytime I feel like I don't have an appetite, it's frustrating, but I try and lean into it. Like, you know, okay, I just got to make sure I get, as long as I can get my maintenance calories in, I'll be all right, you know. Oh, this is going to be fun. Nice. Very satisfying. Very satisfying. Holy shit. Only thing that could have made that better is if the Halo announcer was in here, like ding-tacular. Very nice. Oh my god, dude. What the hell? Oh. Yeah, we got some... What the fuck? Oh, yo, I didn't even see that I had that thing. Oh, man. I did this whole level real old school style. Scoop, doop, doop, scoop, doop, 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 scoop, doop, 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 doop. Oh, shit. Yeah, I forgot about this guy. Damn it. Hey, what's up, Megs? How you doing? Happy Sunday. Taking on the week. Ooh, the week. Week ahead. I'm with you. To go for some wine. So we got, yeah, so what we got going on? We got that going on. Just chilling. Anything exciting this week? This pool ladder is going to be the death of me. Swear to God, dude. There isn't any more dirt. That's enough slices. Did we watch Longlegs last night? Nah, we ended up watching the newest episode of My Hero and then catching up on Kaiju number 8. Yeah. We're taking a chill day today. Byakugo pop the fuck off. Dude, it was incredible. Also, because Byakugo is Amy's favorite character, it was like it's a very special moment in our house. She was like, I told everybody. It was amazing. Yeah, everything about that moment was fantastic. That was it was a good moment. And seeing all the Chainsaw Man reviews coming out's got me amped about that. And, you know, knowing now officially that since the movie took, like, basically does the entire second huge arc of the story, that means that the next, more than likely, season 3 is going to be the Gun Devil finale. Which is going to be like unreal, man. I cannot wait. So many tiny little things. So many tiny little things. Uh-oh. First corner in Mexico. Who did we lose? Gun Devil means Denji's birthday. It sure does mean Denji's birthday, doesn't it? Bang. Oh, wow. We're almost done. Some of these levels, I'm glad there's multiplayer. I'm glad that there is too, but God, it's just so nice that there isn't. It's not forced on the big levels, you know what I mean? I don't understand. Sure. Okay. Yeah, all right. I believe you. And there it is, chat. There it is. Top creators are now discussing completely leaving Twitch and moving to YouTube only. It's just, you know, people are talking about it. Individual top broadcaster mentioning feeling like streaming on Twitch feels weird now for what they do. Maybe the IRL streamers will leave. Did you miss something big? No, it's just like the continuation of the TwitchCon stuff. And now there's more things coming out about more broadcasters. And like, I don't, it's essentially I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this is a lot of Twitches in action coming home to roost. If I'm being super honest. Isn't it insane how you could just be offline for a day and miss something huge? Looking at the state of the place, what was I thinking? Probably that you could hire me and it would be fine. IRL streamers are here to stay. They bring in a good chunk of ad revenue for Twitch. I think that from discussions I've seen, some of the smartest people in the room, people who used to be executives or founding members of Twitch's original team, have all come out and said this past week, and please keep in mind, this is not a conversation that has not happened before. People have brought up the idea of Twitch being unable to effectively moderate IRL streaming and political content for a long time. However, what I'll say is when I start to see voices in the room that have gone on to do things like run the gaming program at YouTube, or, you know, be a founding member, someone I met at Twitch who was one of the first 10 employees that at the company, say things like, well, Twitch could keep the IRL market share. All they need to do is separate the products. Just separate the products. Twitch is for gaming, and then, I don't know, bring back Justin TV. Justin TV is for IRL. It is an elegant solution to the advertiser flight problem on Twitch. Not that it'll solve, like, the quality of their ad product, but at least people would know if they're buying ad space on Twitch that the ads aren't going to run in front of content that they don't want it running in front of, which is not a guarantee Twitch can make, and that's the problem. I mean, one of the problems. Feels like Twitch was hoping that IRL streamers are going to bring in the money. I mean, Dan Clancy has gone on record multiple times saying that, like, unless you're doing IRL streaming and you're collaborating, you're not growing. Like, Dan's stance is 100% that everyone should be an IRL streamer. Like, he has said that publicly multiple times. I find that narrow-minded and, as a gaming streamer, insulting, but yeah, Dan, you know, that's how Dan sees this company. And suppose I was thinking big. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Yeah, it is, man. You got this. Family blockbuster of the year, 4-quadrant audience for a director's dream, but that's not how it panned out. Oh no. Oh, was this the guy that's making the dog car movie? Dan, yeah, no comment. I mean, you can say whatever you want, man. He has not done anything in my book to inspire any sort of confidence in him as a leader. I think Dan may have had the capacity, he probably does, let me say this, have the capacity to be a dynamite chief of technology somewhere. And I think that's why Amazon brought him into Twitch, because they view this as a tech product. Dan's so out of touch. I mean, like, I have firmly been in the I don't trust Dan Clancy camp since the beginning. And when he went, I wish that creators would not have been so trusting when he went out and promised them the world on his little America tour, you know. Which, by the way, like, he came through Tampa when I was there. He didn't talk to me. Like, you know, do I care? No. But like that little charm offensive thing he did right after he got hired really rang wrong with me, because he bought himself a year of runway by telling everybody what they wanted to hear. Oh, I'll totally ban view bots. Remember how confident everybody was about that? I do. Did he? They have barely just addressed it for the first time. Too little, too late. And the handling of the situations at TwitchCon, frankly appalling. Frankly appalling. Hearing Dan parrot what is essentially the oldest, shittiest, most horrible point of view about content creators, which is if you get harassed online, it means you didn't moderate your community well enough. Hearing him say things about like it absolutely zero, like you couldn't have scripted a worse response, you know? And so like Twitch has a lot of fucking problems right now, and it's not addressing any of them in the right way. And that's leadership's fault. Dan needs to go. Dan needs to go before they start to lose any hope of recovering from this situation. Because if larger broadcasters start saying, you know what, I will figure out a way to make an extra 10% of my money on YouTube or some location like that, once everybody feels confident in their ability to transition off of this platform and take an investment year, right? And say, okay, so we're going to make $1 million less this year because we won't be on Twitch, but we'll find a way to make it up with sponsorship deals or whatever over on YouTube or wherever they feel safe. Like, once that plan has been executed successfully in the eye of the public multiple times, it's going to be coming in quick. Yeah, his response very much gave, well, how was she dressed energy. Yeah, 100%. And then hearing over and over again that Twitch is lying, even lying about working with local police. Like, the fuck? I remember when Dan got the job, he met Goth in person in Tampa. He showed face and he said that he was going to do something. Yeah, he lied to Corey's face. He lied to every broadcaster's face that he met and said he was going to do something about viewbotting. He lied to their face. He lied to their face so that they would go out there and give him cover, so that he could start the job. Like, it is business PR 101. Get key stakeholders on your side, give them a timeline, and even if you don't deliver anything that you promised, you got 12 months of runway to do your other projects before you had to start dealing with the PR backlash. And I wish that everyone that Dan met with would have held him to a higher standard of scrutiny in person during that first meeting. Like, I wouldn't have believed shit that he told me. I would have been like, so what's the plan? Tell me what the plan is. What does it look like? How does it affect everything else? What's the plan? Because that's what you got to ask somebody who goes on a podcast and says that if he wanted to convince somebody to let him pee on them, instead of asking right away, can I pee in your mouth? He would ask if he could pee on their chest. This is a real fucking thing, by the way, on a podcast. You can look it up. So when somebody tells you that their negotiation strategy and tactical protocol for messaging is essentially, I'm going to offer you a terrible deal, and then I'll downgrade it to a deal that's less terrible, but it's still in my favor, and you're going to say thank you to me for the bad deal. $100,000 a year payout reduction. So yeah, man, it's going to be interesting times. On the old purple site. I can't deny I was pretty incensed at this point. So many hours editing. Sweet for this ridicule. Don't they understand it's a sequel? Oh, people did not like his movie.
Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy.
All right, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back. See you in a second. Okay, I'm back. Whew. Had some close encounters of the toilet kind, you know what I mean? Okay. You can't move the nacelle on this map? Do you mean the scissor lift? Got different words for it. Yeah, I can't move it either. Third night, the same students came back, but this time they brought their friends, 20 of them, all mocking my work. It sounds like you might have a cult classic on your hands, dude. Fourth night, there were 40, all crying with laughter. Isn't that what you want? This guy doesn't know what success looks like, apparently. Oh, talking about yourself, bro, man. Oh! I hate that person's voice is in my head. You know what I mean? It always will be. Why is it making a sizzling noise like I'm boiling it? Is this an improvement on the first Power Wash simulator? Yeah. Yeah, it's better than the other game in every way. And the other game was a 10 out of 10 for me, to be super clear. New ways to clean, new ways of inventory management, like rechargeable soap. Like I could go on and on and on. If you are a fan of the first game, this game's better. I'd still recommend them both. But yeah, I'd say if you were a fan of the first, this is a must-buy. Last night, the place was full. Everyone dressed up as characters, lampooning every scene. I hate this guy. This guy's suffering from success. I mean, you saw the state of the place. They really went for it. What a disaster. You've literally spawned the new Rocky Horror Picture Show, bro. What? I hate this guy. This dude's literally acting like, I just started streaming and I got 10,000 subs my first week. As a joke, these people were mocking me. Those are fans, bro. You have fans. People like your movie. I got locked in. I don't know why this one was so much, it's been so much easier to clean than expected. Study I've heard from the theater, they want to extend our run by the month. Apparently, we're all over socials. Any idea what that means? This fucking guy. Oh, actually, we're doing good. Ah! But are they in group 7? They better be. I don't know what the fuck that meme is, but I got that shit day one. I started getting filtered into group 7. I'm gonna buy it. They need to hire you to voice all email clients. Dude, I'll do it. I'll have some fun. Let's have some fun. It won't harm the fabric, right? I can't believe it. I've heard from the Cine City and Detergento and Ultraplex in Washingham. They want to show it too. Yeah, you made a good movie, you dipshit. Fucking guy. This fucking guy. Stream, what is going on? He doesn't understand, chat. Can you want to teach him? Only were this easy IRL. I know, but it's not, so thank God we have the simulator. Thank God it's time for the percolator. You know what I mean? The cute little kitties. Who doesn't love a nice visit to Detergento? You know what I mean? Just such a quaint town, I suppose. The Tide keys are great. I prefer. Aw, the kitties are watching. They're watching a camera. Oh, they're so cute. Ooh, it's pretty. Was the trident attachment in the first game? It was, yeah. Is it in this one? I don't have that one. I haven't gotten it yet, if it is. I guess, spoilers, but... Why do these lights suck? I got real locked in, chat. Yo, did somebody get hurt playing football today? Was there an injury? Scadaboo, isn't that I've heard that name a few times, or I'm unsure. I guess I've heard it, but not enough to know that I said it correctly. Went to ASU, plays for the Giants. Running back, dislocated ankle. Ooh, so he's done. He's done for the season. That is brutal. Nice. Is the scissor lift's location fixed in this level? It seems to be. It seems to be. No, that's not what I wanted. There it is. Little bit chiller on the lights. Okay. Whew. I didn't realize that was glaring me so bad. Oh, are you ready to clean a mini roller coaster, you crazy bastards? I'm fucking stoked. What's our next big upgrade, chat? Well, should we buy this one or wait? I say we wait. I'm a patient man. I'm also a decent man. You know? Can you ride it when you're done clearing it? Yes. Gonna clean around the bottom here so I know where we're starting. It's the big one. People often say to me, "You've been doing this how long?" Okay, Sheila. Don't you get bored? Wouldn't you rather be doing something else? Wow, Sheila's really Sheila talking about streaming? You just sit here? You just play video games? My answer always stays the same. Well, now we got to keep cleaning to find out what her answer is. Shit. This is a big one, chat. This is going to take us a minute. You must be this tall to ride Sheila Later's alligators. Or something. Oh, Sheila Later alligator. I get it, dude. If you're not as smart as me, which is honestly a surprise because I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, I've been told. It's a pun for see ya later, alligator. It's in case you were curious. This thing's gonna have pyrotechnics, huh? I'm gonna be honest, chat. This one looks like I might be able to ride it. Yeah, Sheila Later alligator. I get it. Sheila Later. Oh, did Lando take P1? Hey. Foot sprayer makes you feel like a Roomba. Isn't it nice? Holy. Season's been pretty amazing to a McLaren fan like yourself. Ah, I bet it's been a... No. How's washing going today? Oh, real nice. Real nice. Just finished cleaning up a theater and a hotel. And now we're doing a theme park. For Miss Sheila Later Alligator, the ride. I'm loving the immersive sound effects. I bet cleaning the underside of this is going to be rough. I wonder if I have to. What a happy guy. I guess the soap is nice, but unneeded on this side of things because I have to be so close to it. I thought it was going to be purple. What's with the purple paint everywhere? Did we rebrand? I bet we did rebrand. This is so satisfying. All right. All right, get out of here, bud. Oh, shit. I don't know if that was on the track before or what. Somehow that part of the track was protected. Ah! It comes around faster than you expect, okay? Just... So much paint. What happened here? Who purpled the hell out of this thing? Sheila better start texting me. I swear to God. Give me the tea, Sheila. This is... What are we doing? Keep going, bud. Keep on moving, bud. Oh, there's speakers. Look at that. Look at those cute speakers. Wow. Oh. Is it better to spray from right to left or left to right for maximum efficiency? I'm sure there's some kind of answer to that question, but I'm also sure that that is not going to be the... I'm not the guy that can provide you with that answer. Oh. Dee-dee-bee-dee-bee-dee-bee-doo. There's just so much to do. All right. A little bit of inside work. Let's see if there's a... Oh no! Our table is broken! That's what it sounds like. Oh, my legs. It's 2 weeks in a row, chat, where we had really good leg workouts, and I am a happy guy. That's nice. That's nice. Everywhere I turn, there's more dirt. Ah! How is it possible? Also, like, how did you let your, like, break time lounger up here get so disgusting? Disrespectful to everybody who likes to take rooftop breaks. Any rooftop breaks ever taken. This guy looks like he's going to be a big, chunky pile of joy. Hell yeah. Look at that. That alligator is absolutely telling me, see you later. I love soap. How, like, it's actually useful. It like serves a purpose. It's a really cool game design solution. Because they could have just gone with like, oh, well, we'll let soap regenerate and then it can work the same way as the last game. And I think that would have been all right. People would have been like, solid move for a sequel, regenerating soap. I like it. But basically turning it into the problem solver, like you got something, number one, if you got something that's busted, you just spray this and it gets unbusted. Like you spray the whole wall down, it only sticks to what's dirty and then you rinse it off. Like it's a huge problem solver. And for me, like who maybe I don't like spamming the where's the dirt button all the time, it's a really solid way to make sure like you know what's clean after you use the soap. Comes right off. Really good game design mechanic changes. Oh, it's a pretty flower. Look at that. Look at that pretty flower. Nice. We have an angle over here? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Let's clean the top side of any tubes up here. I'm a veteran power washer. I know how these things work. What happens when you clean everything? You get something else to clean. You get money you can use to upgrade how good it is you are at cleaning things too. That's also a big plus. You just watched the VOG video from 11 years ago. That's crazy that it's 11 years ago is when Destiny launched. That's actually astonishing. Flabbergasting even. All of my flabber has been gasted. An erupting volcano would be huge for business. Yes, that's also exactly what happened in the first game. There was a very erupty volcano. All right, Sheila, give me the information. There are 2 reasons why I love my job. All right, what are they, Sheila? I've been literally on pins and needles for 30 minutes, Sheila. 1, I get to see kids smile every single day. Aw. For some of them, it's their first time on a roller coaster. Double aw. What a privilege it is for me to give them the first taste of pure G-force. Absolutely. Absolutely. I get it. I get it. That's a big question, ham and cheese, dude. They asked, how has streaming affected your personal life in a positive and a negative way? I mean, in the positive way, I've met and had the opportunity to work with and meet a tremendous amount of people. And that has brought me great personal satisfaction because I lived in a really small bubble most of my life. And I didn't get to meet lots of different kinds of incredible people. So I'd say that has been incredibly personally enriching for me. I'd also say, you know, this has been a decent career for me, so it's definitely taken me farther in life than I would have gotten without it. It's let me do more good than I thought I'd ever have the ability to do. Like, the money we've raised for St. Jude is astounding. You know, tens of millions of dollars it still doesn't even feel real to me. Like, saying it out loud feels wrong, but it's true. Oh, Tommy, isn't it so good? But I'd say, yeah, I mean, so there's been a lot of positive effects and there's been a lot of challenges. I mean, when I started streaming on Twitch, like it was not what it has turned into. It was different back then and it had its issues. But I don't think when I started streaming on Twitch, I was expecting it to get as parasocial as it has at times. That's been challenging, you know. The sort of problems you just don't have if you had one of my other jobs that I enjoyed in my life. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't have to worry about. Well, I didn't have to fucking worry about shit after I got off work doing landscaping. I didn't think about shit. There was no interpersonal conflict between me and the grass. You know what I'm talking about? Like, there was nothing to... There was no... you're done for the day. There's no other stuff. So I'd say, like, the constant... the unique challenge of the sort of constant interpersonal interactions when it comes to streaming has been something that has been trying at times, not because of anybody that I enjoy being around, but because when there are problems in this space, like, or if someone has a problem with you, which, you know, I mean, I'm being a little veiled here, but we all know who and what I'm talking about. You know, they like to take it. They don't handle the conflict in a way I would consider mature. And that's in my circumstance, right? My circumstance and the things that happen to me. You know. And that's been trying, like, interpersonally, right? It makes it hard not to take work home with you. And I put so much of, I think this is probably the other challenge for me. I put so much of my really honest self online when I got started doing this. Like I very much, as always, thank you for the good question. I love thinking about things, reflecting. But yeah, like, you know, the inability to kind of put work in a box or quote on like sign off for the day when it comes to content creation is difficult. At times. But that's, again, you know, I think that was just, like everything else, is a challenge that I wasn't expecting. And so I try to take as much personal responsibility as I can for that challenge. And now it's easier for me to unplug. I don't feel like I have to know everything all the time. I keep up with everything. Try to. When it comes to like the space. But yeah, I'd say those are the interpersonal things. I've met so many, I've met my best friends on this platform, you know, like tons of positives, tons of challenges. What am I doing? I think the other thing I'd say about interpersonal stuff is like, wow, have I been given the opportunity to grow as a person because of this job. Like, I have had the great pleasure of having had so many conversations with so many smart people. And, you know, I'm getting choked up about this. You know, the person I was when I started this to the person that I am now, and I owe all of it, really, to the people that I have had the joy of meeting along the way, whether that's like just other streamers I met, whether that's people who join me on my podcast, whether that's just folks that I've gotten a chance to interact with through St. Jude. Like I've been so lucky to have had that much I don't know the right word. To have been the beneficiary of so much perspective from so many people. So many people. And that I think has been the most valuable part of my, personally, most valuable part of my experience. Is because I like who I am now a lot more than I used to. And that wouldn't be the case if it wasn't for everyone I met here. Is there anything about the streaming business that I would change or like to see happen? Man, pie in the sky, probably never going to happen thing. I'd love to see some sort of, and I don't even know how this would work, like a union for content creators. This job comes with a lot of unique challenges. And, you know, whether that's income variability, the various legalities of what we do and the complications of working with a lot of other stuff. There's lots of non-standard things, you know, like everything's like contract to contract and shit like that. So, like, having a content creator union is something that I've seen kicked around a lot, and I don't know if it would be good or bad in the long run, but I think it's something that I'd love to see happen. Oh, if you get a chance, Jarvis, absolutely. I've seen Scotty's been playing Battlefield. I need to hit him up. See if we can't get in some shenanigans or BR-ness, whatever. Thinking a lot of thoughts. Travel's winding down. That's why I haven't been. I mean, like, again, this is me like superimposing my perspective. But man, when I'm traveling and folks are like, "Yo, you want to play?" I'm like, "No." And then it's like the next time they message me, I'm also traveling. And so when I see folks on socials that are traveling a bunch, I'm like, "I'll wait." Yeah, he's been, I mean, the wedding, honeymoon, everything, Fallout Day. It's cool to see, man. I'd say the other thing that I really have taken out of this experience as my job is that I deeply enjoy celebrating other people's success in this field. Because I know how relentlessly difficult it is. And even if it comes easy to you and you're talented at doing it, it is still just so relentless. You know what I mean? Like, I think when I started streaming, I discovered that I had a talent for it. And I think that's one of the reasons why I was successful ever at all. It's because I have a talent for entertaining people and community building. But like, dude, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. to do it right. It's a lot of work. This looks like a nightmare to clean. I'm stretching. Oh. Okay. Dude, this shoulder, I don't know what I did to it. It's getting better, but needs more. But yeah, so things I would change, I'd like to see is I'd love to see the formation of a content creators union. I'd love some sort of community-owned solution streaming platform. I think that could, I don't know how I would monetize it or make it successful or have it pay for itself, but I'd love to see something like that too, because like, you know? Streamer House kind of do that? I mean, I'm not familiar with how they run everything, but I'm talking about a traditional workers union. You know? You know, like I'm from St. Louis. Like we had a lot of unions here, you know, especially like the auto workers union, which I mean, not as strong anymore, but you know, like it's a union, like definitely very union-y town here in St. Louis. And so, you know, I saw how beneficial that was for folks. And I you know, fail to see how it wouldn't also be beneficial in the streaming space if done correctly. Car shopping is butts. I can't even imagine what car shopping is like right now. I think what I'd love to see more than anything, and this could just be old man yelling at sky, but I'd love to see, and maybe I am the one with blinders on with this, and I know I am definitely with some dimensions, but I would really like to see systems put in place to reward people who are like pushing for positive and connected communities. You know, I felt like I feel like that's something that I miss from online spaces now. You know, and I don't know if this is like a shakes fist at capitalism thing, you know, because now the marketers are everywhere and everyone's trying to get their ad dollars worth. And that's just how it goes. Or if there are like legitimate choices that could be made, tried, or tested to change course on that mess. I'm sure there are. Do-do-do-do. Well, that's some pretty solid graffiti, you know. I never thought of like only cleaning off the surface to check out the graffiti before. That's kind of fun. It's like a little mystery. Like a little mystery book. Do you have to get rid of the graffiti? Yes, you do. That is a requirement. You just, what just happened? Did I just get cheese slapped? Man, that is so crazy that it just comes right off. I know that's what it's supposed to do, but like, whoa. Doop. I got loads of time to think deeply, properly. Okay. Okay, Sheila. Once I had this amazing thought and it got so lost that I zoned out completely. Oh, no. Those kids couldn't believe their luck. They got 2 whole minutes in the ride for $1. Hi, that's a big stretch. Oh, hi, Gemma. What are you doing down there? Ah, what? What are you doing down there? Hi. Are you being silly, Gemma? Something's still wrong with that wall.
boyo. Lovely day for a boat wash.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're cute. Look at these adorable fish. Fishy. Fishy. Fishy fish. Now, apparently that graffiti stays on, though. Okay, just to be clear. I don't know how the power washer knew that, but it did. Okay. There it is. You just finished up the billboard? Oh, nice. Welcome to the journey, friend. May your soap always be full, and your washer always be the most powerful. Amen. Not sure if you know this or not. You can get refunded money by clicking. Yes, you can sell your stuff back. You like the free aim mode? I get it. The free aim mode makes me nauseous. Spotting with that thing makes it only one pass. So does perfectly angling it away from you. As you can see. Just, you know, lots of ways to, I guess, solve the problem. I'm the owner of an asphalt company. Sometimes my guys work in the field. They'll get tar and concrete on drive approaches. I'm always like, I'll take the fresh wash and go clean it. There's something about taking something dirty and making it clean that's very zen. Yeah. After years of in the industry, your favorite work is still pushing the broom. It's the simplicity of it for me. Like I've really started to enjoy some of the like cleaning around the house and stuff now because it's just the opportunity to take a little bit of a mental break from all the thinking and just only think one thought, you know, make clean. There's joy, a lot of joy in simplicity, and that's it's just so many interesting conversations online about content creation right now because of everything gestures wildly at all the things occurring. And it's nice to see people thinking deeply about the space that they are in and what they want to make out of it or what they have gotten out of it. Also say, and this is kind of like, I don't know, it's always hard for me, but as like a person who very much wears my heart on my sleeve, it's kind of super disheartening to hear and see how prevalent people just being shitty to other people is in this industry. I'm not by any means a perfect person, and I've had my conflicts with people, but I feel like you're supposed to learn and grow, not just keep repeating the same mistake over and over and over again. But yeah, there's always folks in life that will apparently step on other people for a buck, and that's just really don't like it. You know, really don't like it. You're on the campsite mission right now? Ooh. That's a fun one. Well, who knew? Hey, what's up, Fox? What kind of landscaping company did I work for? So after I got out of high school, my first job was doing landscaping for a high school. So it was taking care of football, soccer, and baseball fields, as well as like the general grounds and entryways to the school and stuff like that. It's pretty big campus. There's always something to do. But yeah, I learned how to do the 0-turn mower and all that other shit. You know what I mean? And now look at me. The Luster Wash, is there any chance you can get yourself the washing ham to clean up our interactive solar system? We had an incident. I don't ever want to stop playing this game. There's so many things to clean. It's been 6 hours. I've been live for 6 hours. Oh, that's right, because we did. Still, though. I keep getting so distracted. I'm like, I'm going to do this. And then I'm like, nah, but like, what if I started doing this instead? Oh, that's awesome. Damage. cheese. Shitty shit. Right. It's 6:30. Okay, I got it. Chat, I think I gotta go. I want to make sure to spend some time with Amy and enjoy our evening, get set up for a successful week, all that fun stuff. No, because look how done I am, dude. I'm done. I'm done. I'm stopping. That's enough slices. Jesus Christ, stop. Okay. Chad, thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate you. Be back tomorrow with the usual. It's hard. It's difficult. It's difficult to put it down. Y'all have an excellent evening. Let's find a target for where we can send y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for the great questions and conversations. 5, whatever watch streak is happening. Ooh, burp. All right, I'm gonna send you over to Frank. Technique. Yeah, I'm heading out. And I believe we're gonna be playing some Battlefield tomorrow night with Frank as well. I'm gonna make sure I confirm that with him later. But I gotta raid and run, so I'll talk to you later.